Hello paper crafters, welcome back to my channel. I have a quick 2-page video for you. My paper comes from Little Boys and Their Toys by the Paper Studio, as well as open stock from Joann's. Alright, so the first thing I have from Little Boys and Their Toys is this paper here. Now you can tell the paper is very, very thin, so I will definitely be backing it on cardstock. But before I do that, I am going to attach this 2" by 11, well, it's going to be 11.5 when I cut it down, brown cardstock. Okay, so I'm going to line this up at the bottom. Maybe. I think I went too far down. Let's try that one more time. There we go. And this layout is from sprint car racing. I love dirt track racing. It's my favorite of all racing. So if you have a dirt track near you, and if they have sprint cars, even better. They are so much fun to watch. Just don't dress in your finest because you will get dirt flung on you. So that's all part of the fun. All right. So I hope everybody's enjoying their fall. I know some states are getting snow. We finally, for a few days, are getting some fall-like weather, and we took advantage of that and met my brother and his family at a local pumpkin patch. Well, local meaning halfway between his house and my house. We live about an hour from each other, and we went through a corn maze. Unfortunately, due to COVID, a lot of stuff wasn't able to happen. Like, there's no rides, no inflatables. The petting zoo wasn't allowed to be open, but it was just still fun to have a little bit of fall weather and fall feeling. Oh, you know what? I just totally messed this up. Let's see if I can get this off. I'm so used to making my pages, the background, duplicate each other. Oh, this is coming off really easy. Good. I forgot. I'm not doing that this time. Okay. So that tore off a little bit there. Trying to think. Well, it's just got to be torn there a little bit. Okay, so my paper pieces all come from Marjorie Ann Design. They are these little racing kids. So I just want to put this there so I can see where I need to put my dirt. Okay, so I'm going to line it up. Right here. There we go. Okay, so these little racing kids, I'm not sure what the group is called, but it's actually in the Valentine's Day section. So you'll see a lot of hearts, but I'm not using it for Valentine's, but I did keep a lot of the hearts because I thought it was really cute. So this little girl here, she actually comes, so in the set, there is this car here, like a stock car, and then there's an Indy car, and she's driving the Indy car, but I didn't want Indy cars, and I want my cars to match. So I duplicated the car and the body, and then I just took her hair off of the little girl that was in the Indy car and added it to this little girl here. So, and she measures from tailpipe to tip 6 3/4 of an inch long. So she's gonna go right here. Okay, next I have my photo mats. These are cut at 4.5 by 4.5. They're gonna go right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these tacked down. And the black and white cardstock is the one that came from Joann's open cardstock. Okay. Next I have this little girl here, and she's gonna stand right on top of my photo mat, just like that. Yeah, and she'll just, so the paper, they did have a cutout where you could cut out the shapes, the black and white shapes on the flag and on her shirt, but it was insane to put together. It didn't cut out as one big flag with little holes. It cut out all these little shapes. So I went out today and bought the checkered cardstock because I figured that was much easier than trying to sit there and paper piece everything together. And then on this little girl, on her glasses, I did put glossy accents on there. The flag to go on top. There we go. And then we have this little light. Now this little light is not used in sprint car, is it called sprint car racing? Yeah, sprint cars. That's done with the flag, but light is usually used in drag racing, but it came with the file and I liked it, so I'm using it. Alright, so there's my left side. Let me bring in my right side. And this one does have the 2-inch dirt border on the bottom. So I have same thing, 2 4.5, if I can pick them up, by 4.5 photo mats. All right. Then I have the same little card, but this time it's with a boy, and he's facing the opposite direction. And I also use glossy accents on him, and he's the same size as the girl, 6 3/4 of a length long. And he's gonna go right down here. Then we have his little crew pit boy, I presume, holding this big old tire. And he's going to go right back here. And then I have this title. So this, I just cut out the letters and then I glued it on brown, and then I fussy cut the background in black and in brown. And these are going to go right up there. Okay. I love this boy's hair, that flip. I don't know, it just, it actually reminds me so much of my son. When he was little, I used to flip his hair up like that. Now that he's older, he doesn't do anything to his hair, and he definitely won't let me put gel and flip it up. So that's a word of advice to all you young parents. Do what you want with your kids when they're little, because when they're teenagers, you can't anymore. They have their own little mind. Okay. Attach this with my ATG. Right there. And then the last thing is a gold trophy for the winner, and I pop this up on foam tape. Just because I felt like the yellow was meshing too much with the paper. And I'm just going to put this right on top of my title. Okay, let me bring in the other side. Okay, let's see if I can get this in. All right, so there is my 2-page Racing with Friends layout. And I hope you guys have a great day. All right, bye-bye.